Hey angels, it's so hot out here, y'all. Like literally, it's got to be about 97 degrees out here, but that's that glow y'all see, skin flourishing. But anyway, this is like going to pretty much be like an update video. I just been wanting to actually sit down and talk to you guys. So first and foremost, as you can see, my background is different. I actually moved, so I'm finally in my new place and I'm getting settled in. I love my new place. It's comfortable, it's cute. I really don't have no real complaints as far as the move. I was just like super excited to move. Y'all know I was going through so much with the move. It was super sudden. My landlord just broke the news to us and we just had to go, so we kind of just went with it, went with the flow of everything. I haven't been in front of the camera, to be honest, because I couldn't find my camera for one. And then once I did find my camera, the USBs went missing. All the things that I had pre-recorded for you guys and saved just totally went missing. I have one USB left and it's nothing on this particular USB. So all the things that I pre-recorded for y'all, all the videos gone, like wiped out. So now I'm starting from fresh, starting all over with all my content. So now it's just like kind of refocusing and figuring out what's what. But as far as 919 Frames is concerned, everything's been going great with the business. Definitely growing and flourishing. Thank you for all the support, guys. I really do appreciate you guys. You just don't even understand. So I do have a new wholesale list coming up and some new inventory, everything. I'm working on that in my spare time. I'm trying to get the kids situated. They are in new schools now, and you guys know with the whole corona thing, everything's just been a total mess. Right now I'm actually recording off my phone because I figured, like, if I don't record off my phone, I'll probably never get to my camera anytime soon. So I'm kind of just like just going with the flow. Like, this is just real life here. So right now I'm recording with my phone. I have a new phone. My other phone got broke. That was another issue. My last phone got broke, so now I finally have a new phone. So I plan on putting out some more content for you guys. Thank you so much for everybody that subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for 10K. I really do appreciate you guys. You just don't even understand. This is just a real life chit chat. Since I did the video with the angel numbers, I told you I was getting all these angel numbers, like 222, 555, like everything. Even still to this day, I'm still getting all these angel numbers, and I know that God and my angels is just like constantly leading me and guiding me. But it's just been a total like battle. Like, everything in my life has been a constant uphill battle. Like, I don't even know no other way to put it to you guys outside of everything has just been a struggle. When I tell you anything and everything that could possibly go wrong, it has been a bit of an issue. Okay, so friends, at this point I haven't been in contact with anybody. It seems like all my relationships is just falling to the wayside and falling apart. Family, it's just been a complete mess with family. And in all honesty, I just can't understand how some people will go to any extent to just really make you miserable. So at this point, I'm just distancing myself from everybody. I'm spending a lot of time with the kids. I'm spending a lot of time with my boyfriend right now. And I'm just kind of like taking time for myself to just figure out what's going on in my life, what I want moving forward, and just everything as a whole. In other news, my skin had went through this bad, like, weird breakout. Like, I don't know what was going on. I think it might have been like fungus or something. I don't know, like from like my makeup or my makeup sponges. I don't know, but I've been like trying this new skincare routine and it really is working. So if you guys want to know about the skincare routine, just let me know. Other than that, I just haven't been having no real desire to be on the camera. Like, I've been wanting to talk to you guys. I've been having an itch to, like, I love YouTube. I love our space. So I've been wanting to get on camera, but it's just like that whole desire has just been gone, like completely gone. So right now it's just like reset, refocus, readjust, just all of it. So pretty much lately, it's just been like, I've been living like this real chill, low-key life. Like literally just spending time with the family. I've been cooking like every day, which I should just be showing you guys my recipes or something. I just got this new love for cooking. I've been cooking every single day, and I've been just reading and relaxing and watching TV. Something I've never done before, like, but actually sit back and watch TV and just chilling. But it's been okay. Like, I think that the more time I spend away from others is the more time that I find that I find myself. I find that peace that I've been like missing and yearning for and wanting. And actually, I needed a lot of time away from like all my friends and family to just really figure out where my head was, you know, to figure out people's place in my life, whether or not I felt like they should still be in my life or not. It's just been so much going on, like I can't even explain everything in detail to you guys. But I say all this to say, you really just have to be strong. Like, life is going to throw 1,001 things at you that's going to try to steer you off your course. It's going to try to break you down, and it's really just going to try to tear you apart. And I feel like anything and everything that could possibly tear me apart has been thrown my way. But I feel like now in this moment talking to you guys, I feel like I'm stronger than ever. I feel like I'm ready for whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like God prepared me for this moment. And if he wants me to be alone or just take time for me and the kids and, you know, my man or whatever I got going on right now, then that's just what I'm going to do. I think at the end of the day, the most important thing I can say is just do what's best for you. Do what makes you happy. Like, if I had to tell you guys something based off of everything that I've been going through, I would just say, fuck how people feel. Fuck what they think. And just go with it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's your life and you got to live it. It's funny to me how you'll have 1,001 people talking about you and talking about your life and how they think you should live it and what they think should be going on and what they think is best for you, and constantly just in your ear and critiquing you or gossiping about you. And in all actual reality, it's just like, where is the love? Where is the love? I don't know. I just don't get it. But I will say to you guys that I love you guys. I really appreciate the support. I think I'm leaning more towards vlogging just because I'm just living a regular, degular, motherfucking real ass life, struggling with some goddamn demons that's been coming my way, slaying some demons and fighting some negativity and, you know, trying to get shit together. And that's just really the reality of the situation. Everything that glitters is not gold. You see people behind these cameras and you think that life is so perfect. Life is not perfect. We are all human beings. We all got something going on. Trust me. If not nobody, it's me. I got everything going the fuck on. But I've just been in this space of just unfuckwittable. Like, unfuckwittable. Like, what can I say? Like, what can you do? But I think I'm going to start vlogging the kids. They've been begging to do a vlogging channel, so that's on the list. And I think I'm going to just take it one day at a time and just kind of go with it and enjoy life. I just wanted you guys to know that I'm alive. I'm here and I'm alive. Okay, so let's pretty much do like a mini 3-year recap. I'll say within the last 3 years, I've lost the closest person to me, which was my grandma, to cancer, to brain cancer. I lost the closest person to me. I had to mourn her death. I had the vlogs and everything on the channel if you guys want to check that out, but I've lost the closest person to me. I started my own business. On top of that, I went through like this spiritual awakening, and I started to see all these angel numbers, and I just felt like God was really talking to me and just moving me and shifting me in every direction. And then on top of that whole spiritual thing, I lost friends, I lost family. I pretty much lost everybody that was pretty much close to me or in relation to me. So I lost all of these relationships, and I just constantly felt like alone all the time. And I just felt like, okay, well, God, maybe you just want me in this space where I just have to be alone so that, you know, you can work through me or work on me or whatever the case may be. And then on top of that, I went through the whole separation of my ex and the divorce, and the whole co-parenting thing has been a complete headache. Just trying to co-parent and really understand what's the boundaries as far as the co-parenting goes, just because me and him only have one child together. But y'all know I came into the relationship with 3, and he had 1 in a previous relationship. So it's just really been a thing about trying to co-parent and where does things fit or work, or I don't know. Still trying to figure that out. Really don't know if it's just best for him to just take his son or what. I don't know. It's been a complete headache. But on top of the divorce, the separation, and all of that, the breakup, it's just been non-stop drama. I mean, like, people making anonymous calls to DIFUS, me fighting to prove that I am an amazing mom, always have been. Just crazy, weird, freakish shit. Like, I cannot even explain to y'all. Fighting for the kids, you know. Any parent out there would even understand the thought of even, like, somebody trying to force you to lose your kids or anything. Like, what is your motive? Like, when I say people have been, like, plotting and prying and really wanting to, like, destroy me, that's really been the reality of the situation. So, amongst fighting for the kids and dealing with DIFUS and the state, and that the case getting closed out, thanks to God, but even that, and still, just the mental stress that I've been under, on top of all that, add to the mix the landlord family coming down with something or getting sick, and them needing to do a short sale on a house and basically giving me a few months to up and leave with 4 kids, find a new place to move and leave after I've been in this place for the last 9 years. So immediate move, that work out, I get a new place, everything works out with that. Then behind that, car trouble, like every other week. I'm spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on this fucking car. And finally, this van is done. It dies out. So being without a car, just when I tell you every little thing that could possibly come my way has came my way, it came. So add all of that to finding love again, and, you know, really taking the time to, like, get to know my boyfriend and spending time with him and everything like that. And then family drama, people want to decide that they don't want to like him, and this, that, and the third. So it's family stress with that, and it's just been one thing after another. And then we go into the whole corona drama. So the virus comes, everything's shut down. Being without a vehicle, you know, and trying to get around with the kids, not a great thing. Just anything and everything. Like, literally, it's been non-stop. Like, I can't even think of all of the shit that I've been through just in the last year and a half alone. Like, the things that I've been through would literally break the average human being down. Like, don't get me wrong, I have my days, but for the most part, I just keep pushing. Like, I strongly believe that no matter what life throws your way, you just keep going, and you just keep going. So as of now, I'm just gonna keep going, and that's that. I just really don't believe in letting anybody or anything, like, tear me down. Like, I just don't believe in that. I believe that you always come back 10 times harder. I believe that you always come back swinging, you come back stronger. Like, that's just my mindset. So hopefully within this up and coming year until next year, you guys see more strength, you guys see more positivity, and everything just works out. Because despite the negativity, everything really has been working out, and God has a way of showing us that no matter what comes our way, he's always there, and he's always going to make a way. That's just what he does. He's a way maker. So, you know, trust the process and keep your faith, keep your hope. Keep your spirituality tight, right? Stay close to God, and you know, keep pushing, y'all. Keep pushing. So despite all of the negativity, I want to take a moment for, you know, a positive space. I'm blessed to God to say, you know, I have my children. They are happy and healthy. I'm an amazing mom, and I plan to continue to be the amazing mom that I am. I love being a mom more than anything in this world. I'm blessed to say that I've been able to still work from home and manage my business and do everything it is that I've been doing, and pay my rent and pay my bills and handle everything that I'm able to handle. Even in the midst of the virus, I'm not on any unemployment or anything, and I'm just grateful to God that I'm still able to hold down my own. I'm also grateful to say that I'm working on getting us a new van or a new truck right now. That's in the process. I'm super blessed and grateful to say that we have a new place, and it's comfortable, it's cozy. The kids are in a better school system, and it's been an adjustment, but it's been a lot of ups and downs, but I'm blessed to say that that's working out. I'm grateful to say that I have somebody that I'm with that above all is an amazing friend to me, loves me and supports me through everything it is that I do. I'm grateful to say that. I'm grateful to say that we hit 10K on the channel. That's something that I've been working for a while. I'm grateful to say that I'm still getting sponsorship opportunities. I'm still getting brands reaching out to me. Although I've been like taking a little, how you say it, hiatus. I've been taking this little break. I'm grateful to say I still have companies that's interested in looking for me. I'm just grateful, you know. I have so much to be grateful for. So I don't want you guys to look at this video and think like, oh my God, woe is me. No, like, woe is not me. Like, woe is us. Like, shit just really be happening in real life. Like, and I want y'all to know the real, like, you know what I'm saying? So just understand that in the midst of all of the negativity and stupidity, God has still been blessing me. And I just want you guys to be inspired, because that's what this channel is about, and that's what it's always been about. Aliciainspires. It's about me, you know, being transparent with my life and just showing you guys that no matter what you go through, you can overcome it, you know. And I don't care what life throws your way. There's nothing in this world that's stronger and more powerful than God. So believe it and live it and love it, and just, you know, stick around. All I really want for you guys to do is just make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you stay tuned, keep in touch. I just want for you guys to say a special prayer for me and my family. And you know, whenever you watch my videos, just know that I'm a human being. I always try to keep it real with you guys. I always try to show you the struggle more than anything. Like, there is no life without struggle. So if you think that you are here and you're not going to go through anything, you're not going to go through any struggles, then you might as well hang it up now. With life comes hard lessons and struggles. You're going to learn that some people love you, some people don't. Some people are really there for you, some people won't be there for you. You're going to learn all kinds of financial lessons, mental, spiritual, all kinds of lessons. Only thing that I can tell you guys is to, you know, strengthen your spirituality and just try to stay focused and stay in tune. I love you guys. This was just a quick check-in, let y'all know that shit been crazy, crazy. But anyway, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, angels.